After the conclusion of joint military exercises in Kenitra, U.S. officials praised Morocco's military operational capabilities. U.S. diplomats labeled Morocco's Royal Armed Forces, FAR, as a regional leader in chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, CBBN, threat management during a ceremony in Rabat this Monday. U.S. officials specifically highlighted the FAR Rescue Unit and its CBRN Intervention Company during its praise of Moroccan forces' operational capabilities. U.S. military officials rewarded 40 male and female Moroccan soldiers with documents certifying their aptitude in recognizing and responding to CBRN threats. Monday's ceremony marked the conclusion of a 6-year joint program between Moroccan and U.S. military forces focused on CBRN threat management. U.S. forces joined Moroccan troops for a 4-week training program beginning last month to rehearse various scenarios related to the implementation of threat response strategies. The U.S. Defense Threat Reduction Agency provided $16 million in funding in contribution to the formation of the FAR's CBRN response unit. The unit's prime objective is the detection, identification, and elimination of chemical, biological, nuclear, and radiological threats using state-of-the-art equipment. U.S. Charge d'Affaires David Green reiterated the FAR's operational capabilities during a speech at the event. The FAR are capable of deploying quickly inside Morocco and across the region to deal with these kinds of threats, including the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, industrial accidents, and natural disasters, Green stated. Green commented on the strong and improving U.S.-Morocco military relations, saying, "The relationship between the United States and Morocco continues to strengthen, and our exceptional military relationship has only grown stronger in recent weeks and months, thanks to joint training programs like this one." The British company X-Links is planning to develop a solar and wind power complex in the Moroccan desert. The aim is to produce 10.5 gigawatts of electricity that will be evacuated to the UK via 3,800 kilometers of undersea cables. In Morocco, a new solar complex could soon overtake the Benban complex, 1.65 gigawatts peak, in Egypt. The British company X-Links will install a 7 gigawatts peak solar photovoltaic complex in the Sahara Desert in Morocco. The installation will be linked to a 5 gigawatts 20 gigawatts hours storage system. This will be the largest electricity storage system installed on the African continent. Also, in Morocco, X-Links plans to build a 3.5 gigawatts wind farm. The company's CEO, Simon Moorish, says he is in talks with the Moroccan authorities to obtain the necessary authorizations and land allocation for the new installations. Simon Moorish plans to start the construction of its new facilities after the green light from Rabat. All of its production will be destined for export. Selling electricity to the UK. The electricity produced by the solar and wind farms will be transmitted via a 3,800 kilometers undersea cable to the UK electricity grid from Alverdiscot in Devon and Pembroke in Wales. Before reaching England, the submarine cable will cross the territorial waters of France, Spain and Portugal. Simon Moorish says he is in negotiations with 3 submarine cable manufacturers. The supply of submarine cable is crucial to the X-Links project. Yet this power transmission equipment is in high demand in the burgeoning offshore wind industry. The undersea cable that will carry electricity from Morocco's solar and wind farms will have a capacity of 1.8 gigawatts, capable of feeding 26 terawatt-hour of electricity into the UK grid each year, or 7.5% of the kingdom's electricity demand. A $25 billion investment. X-Links will negotiate a price of 67 cents per kilowatt-hour of electricity generated in Africa. The independent power producer, IPP, plans to begin construction of a first submarine cable in 2027. A second will be built from 2029. IPP estimates the cost of the entire mega project at $25 billion, 3 times the 2021 budget of the Democratic Republic of Congo, $6.9 billion.